even know that. I'm not surprised, though. The question was, who is the longest-running celebrity chef at HSN? One.
Wolfgang?
Wolfgang Puck.
I thought it was a trick question.
No, yeah, I'm not surprised at all. He's incredible. Thank you so much for being here at HSN. I'm Marlo Smith, and this happens to be Mark Gill, who happens to be one of our kitchen experts. In this hour, we have buy more and save. So if you see more than one thing that you'd like, you're going to be able to save on shipping and handling. And it's terrific because maybe you want to outfit your kitchen with just the DeLonghi brand name. That grill that we just featured for you is still available, but we're going to introduce you to yet another DeLonghi product. This is called our Roto Fryer. It's a deep fryer. Now, when I checked before the show, it is a customer pick as well. So two back-to-back customer picks, two back-to-back savings. And let's go right to the video if we can, because I want to show you the action on this, because this has a very unique feature, and one of which is the oil saving that you're going to get with this, right?
Sure, absolutely. What you'll notice is when the basket goes down, it's on a slant. You know what? We talked about DeLonghi. We talked about over-engineering. I have never in my life, in 20 years of doing this, seen more features on a deep fryer that's going to not only make this easier, make the results better, but you are going to save a fortune on the amount of oil you can use.
Guys, in the inside.
That is patented technology that you're looking at there. And here, we're going to show you some really, really cool features of this fryer. Then we're going to get some great food, because you know what? The big game is next weekend. You want to make sure you've got that great fryer in your house so everybody can enjoy all that great food. You've got that digital timer that makes life so easy. You've got a 2-pound basket that pops in and out of the oil while the lid's on. Now, have a look here, okay, Marlo? Let's run through this. First of all, you've got a forever filter. It's washable. You never have to replace that. Just give it a little rinse and you're ready to go. That keeps the smoke and the odor down. You've got a glass window that's on a slant so the condensation will run down. Now, here's something that's very cool. When I lift this handle up, like you saw in the video, that basket goes up and down. You know why that's cool? Because I can close the lid to put my food in the oil so there's no boiling over. That is really neat. Now, I'm going to pop this lid open, and I want you to see something, okay? When you take this 2-pound basket and you fill it full of food and you drop it in there, something very, very cool is going to happen here in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. What happens is that basket starts to rotate, and because that basket rotates and gently brings the food in and out of the oil, that means that instead of 1 gallon of oil, which a typical fryer uses, how much does that cost? Now you can use this, 1 liter of oil. How much money? Whole lot less money. 1 gallon to 1 liter. Now, Marlo, here's something else that's very cool. A lot of people don't know this, but your oil is meant to be reused up to 8 times if you have a good filtration system.
How many people are doing that now? No hands went up, right?
Now, DeLonghi has built an ingenious filter system into this fryer. Watch what I'm going to do. This is the smartest thing I've ever seen. Underneath, there's a little trap door that comes right out, just like that. This basket sits right there. Now, I want everybody to watch this. This is so cool. Once you're done frying and you've got all those little burnt bits inside that you want to get rid of so you can use this oil again, there's a little hose that pops right out, and what happens now is that allows all of that oil to filter out. All of the chunky bits filter out. So now you've got fresh, clean oil that you can put in the cupboard or the refrigerator next time you want to use it. That is the smartest thing in a fryer I've ever seen in my life, period.
All right, we're going to invite you to shop. In an earlier show today, we sold almost 300 of these. Here's why.
Have a look here.
We don't eat fried foods all the time, but when we do, we want to be able to eat them the right way. We definitely want to use the right oils, right? A lot of people have allergies to seafoods and other types of things, so this gives you an opportunity to really be able to not only control the type of oil, to not mix your foods if you have someone in your family that's allergic, but to really get a product that a lot of people have already purchased and have said, it's an excellent fryer. That patent-pending rotation that you have, I've never seen that on any other fryer. The biggest feature that I like, though, is really the oil filtration that Mark went over. I mean, that's huge. When you can use your oils up to 8 times, that's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to make certain that you're never frying your foods in bad oil or burnt oil. But this is what we like, right? You mentioned the big bowl game coming up in just another week or so.
Absolutely.
You may have a few friends over, a few family members over. Do a few wings, right?
Right. What are you going to do? You're going to go out to the local pub and give them $13.95 for an order of wings have it all loud. You can't hear the game. They're going to tell you what you can watch. You know what? What I love about having a quality fryer like this is I can have all of those great foods that I love as a treat, that I love as that specialty, but I don't have to go out and spend them big bucks. And because I've got DeLonghi, I know that the second I put new food in, it's going to be hot and ready to go. Because here's the thing. A lot of those cheaper store-bought fryers have about an 1100-watt element in it. So that's going to kind of creep up to that magic 370 degrees that allows you to fry right and really crisp up the outside of your food while cooking the inside perfectly. The problem is that as soon as you drop the frozen food in, boom, the oil drops in temperature. That's when your food starts to soak in and get really greasy. When you've got the right element, when you've got the right fryer, when you've got the right brand in your home, and you've got that with DeLonghi, you don't have to worry about any of that. Now remember, I'm going to give you a key feature here. A lot of times with a lot of fryers, you would have to put this in the oil now with this exposed before the lid goes on. That's when you run into trouble with the little water droplets causing it to boil over. So watch this. I can close the lid before I put the oil down. So if you've got, you know, teenage guys or gals that love their deep fried food but sometimes aren't as careful as you want them to be, that is such a wonderful feature. And listen, you can hear it happen already. That temperature came right back to where it needs to be in the blink of an eye, so you've got food ready to go again.
What are some of the fried foods that you like to eat? I love fried fish. That's one of my favorites. I love to have fried fish. I do love fried wings, too. I don't eat them as often. I enjoy fish just a little bit more than chicken. But, I mean, whatever it is, it could be your cheese sticks. We've done donuts. I mean, think about it. I've seen when you go to some of the carnivals where people will do candy, fried candy. You could be fried ice cream. Have you ever had that?
I have.
So as creative as you'd like to be, everything turns out perfectly golden and even because of that rotation and that tilting that you have. Nice and tender and juicy on the inside. But it's the control that we love. It's the control. It's the saving of the money. Maybe you like entertaining. I know whenever I throw a party, I like to have things like this. Quick appetizers, nice hot foods that when your friends come over, quick, fast, easy, you can get them in and out. And everybody enjoys these types of foods. Why do you think they're first on the menu when you're dining out to a restaurant? If you'd like to order, give us a call. But we are featuring for you, again, DeLonghi brand name along with other brand names in the hour today. And it's a real honor for us because this is a brand name that stood the test of time and delivers results just like that. I mean, look at the color of those. I mean, I love that you've done that. No paper towels. How many of you have the paper towels all out? That's what I used to do at home, right?
Exactly.
You've got the paper towels to soak up the oil. This is dry as a bone on the outside, but nice and tender on the inside. If you'll use our express automated ordering, now over 300 have been ordered. Allow us to get one to your home, even if you just use it on occasion for the fried chicken or this looks good.
Crab cakes,
fried
chicken, fried tempura fish, whatever you want to have in there. And have a look here. I want you to notice something, okay? When you've got battered foods like this, you always get the little brown bits on the sides. Now, that really brings up that filtration system that you've got with the DeLonghi fryer, because what ends up happening is, with so many fryers, those brown bits stay in there, and the next time you fry, they end up in your food. Well, remember that filtration system, and I love the video that we have for that, because it really shows wonderfully how that filtration system works with your DeLonghi fryer, and it allows you to use that 1 liter instead of 1 gallon amount of oil that you need to put in here. Can I show that, Mark, again? Absolutely.
Because this is what Mark is talking about. When I met him earlier, he said, Marlo, this is it, guys. Look at the difference. That's just the visual, all right? So do you want to be using this much oil, or do you want to be using this much oil? I think with what we pay now at the supermarkets, we all want to be here. And that's one of the things that Mark is saying with this is that you don't have to use as much oil as you do with other systems. And when we go back to that video in a couple of moments after Mark shows us this, these are sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato fries.
Some of my favorites. If you haven't tried them, they're so good. They are so wonderful. Let's go back to the video if we can, because the oil filtration should have you picking up the phone and ordering this. That and that patent pending rotation, you've not seen that on other grills. Because they don't have it. It is different, and it makes all the difference in the even cooking that you're going to get with this, the browning of your foods, that crispiness on the outside, saving you money, allowing you to be able to use those oils over and over and over again. And we're going to be showing that to you. The basket actually holds quite a bit as well. So here we're just showing you variety and no oil filtration. Maybe we can show it to them live.
Absolutely. I want you to have a look here. Because here's what it's all about. Remember, your oil is designed to be used up to 8 times. How much money would it save you to be able to reuse your oil that many times? The reason we don't with so many fryers is because they don't have a proper filtration system where you end up having to try and dump things. So I want you to watch this again. This has, let me just put this away so you can see what happens. When you're done frying, this has a little kind of catcher that comes out right like that. By the way, all this comes with it. It's nothing extra that you have to buy. All you're going to do is you're going to put that basket in there right like that. You've got a screen that goes right there. Now, inside, there's actually a hose. That hose pops out and allows all of the oil to come out and strain itself. So now you can use that oil up to 8 times with your fryer. You talk about the amount of money that you're going to save because you use 1 liter instead of 1 gallon. Think about the amount of money that you'll save when you can use that 1 liter of oil over and over and over again.
Refrigerate that.
Refrigerator or cupboard.
So you just take it and put it in the refrigerator or cover it. And think about also how easy it makes cleaning this, which is something that we haven't touched on, because it's going to make it easy to clean as well. So look at the foods that come out of this. And it's cool because our program is a live television show. Nothing's recorded here.
Oh, no.
So it is what it is. And you saw him take off the wings earlier. And what are these, like little...
Those are cheese, actually pizza rolls. They've got the cheese and they got the tomato sauce. You know, working in behind here, sometimes it's a little bit tricky when you're working backwards.
Yeah,
obviously, you work in front when you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
I love this, little apple strudels. But here's the thing I want everybody to realize, and I'm not going to put the lid down before I show you this. I want you to watch this. I just took food out of here. I just put more frozen food in, and watch what's going to happen. That element that's in there keeps that oil so hot that it is actually bubbling and frying and ready to go again. The magic temperature is 370 degrees. You know, you see those chef shows on the big chef networks, and they've always, you know, if they got the pot on the stove, they always have that thermometer on the inside. They're always making sure that their oil is at 370 degrees.
Yes.
If you're going to fry right. When you fry at 370 degrees, it super sears the outside of the food. It allows the inside to cook evenly and crisp and wonderfully. And when you've got a name like DeLonghi in your home, whether it's the grill that you just picked up or this that's going to do all of your treats for next weekend's big game and beyond.
And beyond, sure.
You know that what you've got is you've got an item in your kitchen that you're going to use over and over and over and over and over again. That's what DeLonghi's all about.
I think it's a great investment. I mean, I have a fryer at home. I don't use it that often, I'll be honest with you. But like if I have a party or I have friends over, I break it out. Or if I say, you know what, I'm going to have me some, I'm from Florida, so I'm a country girl. So I like fried fish and grits. I like fried fish and hush puppies and that sort of thing. So I'll bring it out and I'll use it. You know, you cook the foods that you love, but it is vital and it makes all the difference in the world, that oil filtration, because I've purchased other types of fryers that don't have that. And trust me, oil can be very expensive, and the last thing we need to do, especially in this day and time, is spend more money. We're going to go to our phone lines and welcome Pamela from Illinois. Pamela, you're live at HSN.
Hello.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela. What do you think about our terrific DeLonghi fryer?
I am very excited to get this. I've been waiting for a long time to find a deep fryer that I felt was worth buying.
Sure.
I have such memories when I was a kid growing up. My parents always deep fried a lot of things. And I've missed that, but yet I've never found a deep fryer that I've really felt confident in that it was a safe item to work with.
You know what? I think that's a very good point and something I don't think we speak enough to, safety. And since you brought that in, it does have that quick release cord in the back, so...
That's a great point. You know what, Pamela? One thing we haven't shown you, in case you've got little ones that run around the house or maybe pets or you know, some relatives around holiday time, wink, that happen to kind of hit that cord on the way by, a lot of machines out there, that cord's going to take the machine with it. Our fryer has a magnetic cord on the back, so if that happens, that cord's going to fall away, nothing's going to happen. So when you talk safety, that's a great feature that's built in.
Yeah, it is. And the patented design of the rotation that you get, the fact that you can lower the basket. I think you're in for a real treat. You made a smart choice, Pamela, and we're going to get this right out to you. Thank you so much for shopping with us at HSN.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Your show.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How nice. So you have it here. These are something else I enjoy. These jalapeno poppers.
Jalapeno poppers.
Oh, these are some of my favorites.
Now, here come my favorite. I'm going to throw in, well, these are the wontons, but here's a couple of little treats. Watch what I got here. in my hand is what we did is we took cheddar cheese, we took some broccoli, rolled it up into a ball, and then rolled it in some panko, and that gives you the best cheddar cheese balls you've ever had your whole life. That's a real neat trick to try next time you're doing some frying. And remember, I can put that basket into the oil after the lid is down, so nothing is ever going to bubble over. How cool is that?
Yeah, nothing that's greasy.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than greasy food, right? That's why you want a high-quality fryer, because when you look at it, the outside, look at this, the shrimp that we have, everything's nice and dry on the outside, but all of the moisture is locked on the inside. Try it. If it's not everything that we say that it is, you can always return it, but buy it today while it's at the lowest price on FlexPay, and while we also have buy more and save. Stay tuned. There's more to come in this hour's show of Cooks. We've got some surprises coming up for you a little bit later on. But we are going to check in with Leslie Machado one more time, and she's going to give us an update of some of the other great things that are happening. Hey, Leslie.
When do I get to eat, people? Marlo's eating, Mark is eating, and I'm standing here. No, but it's really great that I'm here because it is our HSN Customer Choice finale. So throughout the month of January, you have voted for your favorite products, and because of your votes, those products got special offers, maybe reduced shipping and handling, maybe an extra flex, so we really thank you for those votes. But throughout this entire weekend, every hour, we're going to be announcing a winner. So more than 70 products we are going to be giving away, and every night at 10 p.m., we are going to announce a grand prize winner. So it's really exciting. We thank you for joining us. Stay tuned to HSN this weekend because we're going to announce a winner every hour. But right now, let's check in with the beautiful Lynn Murphy.